Hello, hello, this is Kara. We are on day 59 and it's letter U. For you, I'm going to do U is for uninspired. And this is for those days where we just aren't feeling like anything is clicking. We don't have our mojo, we're not feeling crafty. So I want to give you 5 ways to get back into that creative zone. All right, let's start with number 1. Upkeeping your space. When you are tidying up your space, putting away projects, it gets rid of that visual clutter and it will then allow for new ideas. I know that when I walk into my craft space and things are put away, it is more inviting than when everything is in disarray. So tip number 1, upkeep your space. Tip number 2, use unloved supplies. Maybe it's not necessarily unloved, but things that you haven't used in a while. Maybe you bought that stamp set 6 months ago and you haven't used it yet, or there's dyes you've only used one time, or inks or sprays, fabric that you bought that you haven't used, or a digital kit that you purchased and you haven't downloaded and printed. Get out those unloved, really forgotten supplies, but we're going with you, and pull them out and maybe just stamp the stamp set, cut out the dies, print the digital, and that might be all it takes. Tip number 3, unleash the scraps. So get out your scrap bin and make a masterboard or a collage. And I know this sounds crazy, but for me, just the simple no brain activity, no stress. I mean, some of us can really stress about making a masterboard, but don't put the pressure on yourself. Just glue the pieces down to the paper. And scraps can be golden when you're stuck. Start a masterboard, just glue things down, don't overthink it, and just let the layering guide you. And then either be done and walk away at that time, or if you are starting to feel inspired, cut that masterboard up into tags or journaling cards and then go from there. But really, all you need to do is just just glue some scraps on the paper, and you never know, that might spark something as well. All right, tip number 4, unearth old projects. Get out your old journals and your ephemera that you've created and flip through the journals, look through the ephemera. You might remember, oh yeah, I liked that tuck spot, or I liked how I did that journal card. And just looking through old projects might give you an idea for something that you want to try again or change up in a new way. But looking at old projects can really help spark your creativity. All right, and then tip number 5, use the unfinished. I know we all have those projects that we have started and we haven't finished. Either we started it and we didn't like where it was going and we tucked it away, or we got sidetracked with another project. Pulling out an old project that has not been finished is a great way to spark your creativity. Maybe it's a tag and you didn't like the way it was going. Maybe it was a unfinished journal that you needed to finish. Finishing up old projects not only feels good because it's a sense of accomplishment, but it will also spark that creativity again and say, oh yeah, I was working on this and I just need to do the sewing in the signatures or adding a closure, and then that project is finished. We have these 5 tips. Do you think any of these might work for you when you are uninspired, and a way to get unstuck? Let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these, or if there was a new idea, or if you have your own ideas for when you're uninspired. What do you do? All right. I hope you have a wonderfully crafty day, and I will see you tomorrow for day 60 and letter V. Here is to getting unstuck and getting our inspiration back. Have a wonderfully crafty day. Bye-bye.